Hey guys, welcome back to Ocean Spirit Talk. This is Kita from KitaFit.com. Wanted to let you guys know this is another really cool one. Getting inspiration from this book, and it was just, what does success mean? If you think if someone were to ask you, what is success, what would you say? And what's really cool is I'm sitting here at the beach in Encinitas, and I'm thinking about the last time I was here. I remember I had this like really super cool epiphany where it was so cool, man. It was amazing. I was lying on the beach and I swear I heard someone say Kita, Kita, and my name is, pretty unusual. So I remember like I woke up, I was on the blanket, I woke up and I looked up, and actually what's kind of crazy is it was like right here where I'm sitting, and I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see it. I'm gonna put my sunglasses right there. It was this house right here. There's a little porch right there, and there was a lady, and she was sitting out on the porch, and she had gray hair, and it was long and wispy, and she just had such like peace on her face that I literally, I actually stood up and I stared up at her, and this feeling that came over me, and this would just be really weird if this really does happen, is that she was me, and that I was her, and that was me in my future. And I remember looking at her, and she looked right down at me, and she waved. And the way that wind was blowing through her silver hair, and she just had this just peace about her. And I remember thinking to myself, wow, everything's gonna be okay. My life is gonna turn out okay. Everything is gonna work out. So anyway, what's cool is I'm reading in this book right now. This book just talks about what happy success means to you. So I'm just gonna read it from the book so you can, so I don't miss anything, but it just says, imagine you're out near the end of your life. In your mind, notice a future you looking happy and content. What is it about that person that lets you know they are happy and content? So notice yourself. Let's just take a moment here. Just take a moment to maybe close your eyes. Hopefully you're not driving, hopefully you're sitting down and it's safe. And see yourself and ask your future you, what is your future self like? Is your future self happy and content? And just kind of notice attributes. So for me, that was so easy to answer because I remember just looking up at this lady up on this porch, and I remember thinking yeah, I just seemed really at peace. I seemed graceful. I seemed peaceful. I seemed just very energetically calm, and everything was good. And then the second thing is go up to yourself, then your future self, and say hello and ask yourself, what did you do with your life to make yourself feel so good? What were the key actions, attitudes, choices, and accomplishments that led it to being a wonderful life? So ask yourself, what are the actions, attitudes, and choices? So when I was doing this, I was thinking how right would I answer that? And for me, what it was a life of writing and speaking and inspiring and talking, and really having a paradigm shift in the fitness industry. And for me, the fitness industry has just got to address more of the psychological components. That's why I always try to include that when I'm teaching. But just having people really be happy in their bodies, and just realizing that that's where change is going to occur. Change is not going to occur if you keep going to these classes to try to beat yourself up. Change is going to occur when you find happiness and joy exactly where you are in your shoes in the room. So that was fun for me because I feel I definitely have some really good ideas as far as how I would go about that. So reading, writing, getting back into television, getting back probably doing a radio show, something like that again. And then it says the third one is before you go, be sure to ask for at least one piece of advice that you could offer yourself with the benefit of hindsight. Don't forget to thank yourself for your time. So ask yourself, like, you know, for me, what my future self said and what the lady up here on this hill said to me is be gentle, be restorative, know everything is going to work out. All of your fret is for nothing, and to have this cycle up and down of depression is just, it's just silly, because everything works out. And to put your faith in God and to know that God does have you and He will never let you lose everything. And if you kind of walk around in that thought of losing everything and life's this and stress and this and hurt and this, and, you know, if I focused on, you know, everything that my husband has done that like hurt me, especially recently, like I would be divorced right now. And it's like, for me, I have to choose that space of what is beautiful and what is valuable within my relationship with Him. And then those things that allow those cracks in your life, and just, you know, just spiritually, like, pray about them. And for me, because I have such strong faith, I'm just gonna give those to God, sit those at the feet of Jesus, and just say, Lord, you're gonna have to take that, because I can't take that on. You know what I mean? And then the last question he says is, based on what you've learned, what does happy success mean to you? So it's kind of like it definitely reframes what happy success is, right? Like, for me, it means a life that was truly lived authentically, a life that was lived by the ocean, with people, connecting, just getting people to celebrate themselves and feel a lot more authentic within them. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna take these on and really start to apply them. So let me know how the exercise worked out for you. Leave comments, suggestions in the spot below, and just know I am rocking it out for you guys. I love you, and remember to stand in your light, stand in your truth, and always be aware. I love you guys. Bye. Mwah.